Right now, the who's who of the home gym community is at Home Gym Con 2024. And if you're like me, you've got a serious case of FOMO. The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and while it may seem that the entire world is in French Lick, Indiana, and you're just left to kick rocks for the weekend, you know the No Fate channel isn't going to be leaving you high and dry. So I'm covering the biggest failures, the biggest releases, and the biggest YouTube announcements of 2024. And if you stay to the end, you're going to be in for a surprise because I've got a massive apology for some of you. It's time once again to circle the wagons with my fellow home gym enthusiasts for another weekend review. With 2024 already being a quarter of the way through, the year seems to be flying by. Now, there have been a ton of different home gym equipment releases thus far, but my top 3 picks are as follows. We all knew that eventually Rep Fitness would upgrade their existing Aries. We knew this was coming, but we never guessed it would be this soon. Now, the 2.0 was a major surprise to many. In fact, a lot of people had just finished purchasing the 1.0, and it probably left them with a bad taste in their mouth. Well, Rep Fitness, known for their customer service, they have since discounted the 1.0 20%, or almost $500 depending on your build and setup. And I will tell you that a few people that I know specifically called Rep Fitness, asked for that $500 discount, even though they'd already purchased the product, and they were able to get that discount in the form of a gift card.
Pay that man his money.
So Rep Fitness, known for their customer service, and they basically put their money where their mouth is.
Show me the money!
I actually put a poll on my YouTube channel, and largely 80 to 20 people wanted to wait to spend the extra money and in fact get the newer version. And that kind of makes sense because you're already so far into that purchase, $2,000 plus. You might as well go all the way. Number 2, Rogue Fitness has finally entered the chat. So many people were wondering when they were going to drop a functional trainer power rack attachment, and they finally announced it at the Arnold Classic this year. It looks like it's going to have a launch date of May 1st per their website, and a lot of people were waiting for this. Since Rep Fitness dropped their Aries and their Athena, a number of companies have released similar versions or iterations, and people were wondering when Rogue was going to hop on the bandwagon. Is it too little, too late? Now, from my opinion, I think they are behind the 8 ball. Obviously, being first to market is so important, especially with big ticket items, because once you buy one of these bad boys and set it up in your home, you're not buying another one. So I think for a lot of people already in the home gym community, it's not something they're going to be interested in unless they already have a Rogue rack and had been holding out hope that Rogue would drop this. But for a lot of people who are getting into the home gym lifestyle and don't have a rack, they're building their home gyms from scratch, this one's going to be a top competitor. And the number 1 release of the year has to be, at least in my non-professional opinion, the Rep Fitness / Pépin FAST Series adjustable dumbbells. We knew that Rep Fitness was coming out with a heavy version of their adjustable dumbbells, but there is no one, and I mean not even Nostradamus, who was going to predict that they would actually collaborate with Pépin in order to deliver super heavy adjustable dumbbells. These go as high from 85 to 125 pounds, and people loved the Pépin, at least in the few reviews that I did. I know Basement Brandon did a great review of the Pépin adjustable dumbbells and the Fast Series, but the price point was high and shipping was very high. Now, Rep Fitness announced the price points, and frankly, they were a lot lower than many people thought, and of course they do come with free shipping. With a quarter of the year already gone like a fart in the wind, it seems only fair that I cover my biggest failures so far in 2024. By far and large, the one that takes the cake has to be missing Home Gym Con. For the past 8 months, I have been desperately trying to figure out a way to make Home Gym Con 2024 work. I've been desperately searching for a sponsor to not only pay for my travel expenses, but also for the copious amount of time that it's going to take me to edit all of that glorious footage once I come back from Indiana. Now, at first glance, it may seem a bit egotistical that I should get a sponsor, but I know of currently 5 content creators that are going out there that got money in order to create content. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. In fact, I was in negotiations with a company when they decided to go with another content creator who makes much better content than me and has 4 times my subscriber count.
As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives.
I purposely got a plethora of amazing new stickers in order to give them to the few, the proud, the No Fade 24/7 YouTube subscribers out in French Lick, Indiana. Well, since I'm not going to be there, I still want to support my subscribers and give back. So if you want a free, that's right, I'm not charging you anything. If you want a free sticker, email me at nofade247@gmail.com. Your address, and I'll get that bad boy in the mail. nofade247.com. My website is another massive failure for 2024. I wanted it to accompany the YouTube channel and basically take my bigger videos and create some really nice, well-written articles. Unfortunately, I just don't have the bandwidth. Like many of you, I am busy, and if I want to get out my videos on time during the week, I can't really spend any time building out the links. Now, I did that to start, and it seemed to be doing fairly well, but with the advent of AI and with so many other content creators doing the exact same thing and probably just doing it better than me, if we're being honest, it didn't make any sense for me to put too much effort into building out the website. Now, I will continue to have an affiliates page. I'll probably go back and fix up the main front page, which is basically a year plus old now.
You just gotta keep living, man. Livin.
When it comes to YouTube, it's always good to try and build out a brand new series for your channel. It's a good way to have new content for your subscribers, and it's a great way for non-subscribers to find your channel. And sometimes it's a massive hit. Sometimes it's an absolute clunker. Now, I thought my interview series would be fantastic. I said to myself, it's going to be easy to shoot, easy to edit, going to deliver some solid information. I'm going to ask some poignant questions and keep the videos relatively short. People are going to love it. And they didn't. Now, the views did not dictate how well I thought these videos came out. Unfortunately, the editing time on them took nearly as long as a full-form video.
Forever.
I won't be doing interviews going forward. You may have noticed that I am close, yeah, very close to hitting 20,000 YouTube subscribers. And while it is great to unlock that achievement, I will tell you that after 7 years and 1,600 YouTube videos, 20,000 subscribers is really a drop in the YouTube bucket. Ultimately, my views are vastly trailing my peers. Good. And I'm downright afraid to tell my wife how long I spend working on these videos for such few views. But don't cry for me. The cold, harsh truth is the buck stops here. It's 100% my fault. In fact, if I just made better content, I'd get more views. With that said, we are going to climb this 20,000 YouTube subscriber mountain, conquer this goal, and move on to the next. So what's in store for this channel going forward? Gym tours. I'm going to be doing a basement gym tour that's long overdue, a garage gym tour, and then we're hitting the road.
Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it.
We're actually going to be reviewing some people's home gyms as well as some local gyms in the area. I am going to be doing more giveaways and frankly, more gifts. Now, I don't have a Patreon and I don't have any merch, but I push those affiliate links pretty hard. Links are in the description. And I want to always give back to the subscribers for free. So when you use those links, let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. On last Saturday's YouTube video release, I dropped the ball. I made a massive oops, and frankly, I need to clear the air because I don't want any major misconceptions out there. Now, I reviewed the Vulcan Strength Squat Stand, and during a small section of that video, I did make mention that many of the home gym content creators that we see on YouTube and social media are 100% full-time. It is their profession, which means they've got a Patreon, they've got merch, they've got a website, a newsletter, and an entire space studio dedicated for filming their content. And a lot of you, frankly, took it the wrong way to think that I was knocking these content creators, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. But the reality is there were so few views on that video and so many people took it the wrong way. Clearly, I did a bad job of explaining myself. I can't even begin to imagine the stress level with doing YouTube as a 100% full-time profession. You've got such high levels of competition. You're now competing with AI. You've got growing overhead. Many of these creators have employees that count on them for a paycheck. And quite frankly, YouTube doesn't pay any money. I mean, really small amounts for the views. So you've really got to push those affiliate links. Keep in mind, those affiliate links maybe pay 5%. Many of them pay 1 to 3%. So you're pushing for these affiliate links, and it's this one big pie that you're all trying to fight for in terms of people's clicks and purchases. So if you are a full-time home gym YouTuber, or you're just some internet troll that was trying to start beef where there wasn't any, rest assured I've got mad respect for all of the people that flipped the switch and decided to quit their job and do YouTube 100% full-time. However, the point I was trying to get across, and clearly I failed miserably, is that the average home gym owner goes on social media, goes on YouTube, and sees these massively clean, industrious home gyms that cost $100,000, and they've got all this brand new, top-of-the-line, just released equipment. And they get left with this demoralized feeling that they don't have the funds, the space to keep up with the Joneses. It's far too easy to go on social media, go on YouTube, do some doom scrolling, and come away feeling mentally frustrated. But the cold, hard reality is that the majority of home gym owners are working out in a small space with bad lighting. There are more people working out between the snowblower and the kid's bike and between the washing machine and the Christmas ornaments than there are working out in a brand new 4-car garage with no cars in it. Furthermore, most people don't have brand new equipment that barely gets used, if ever. They are working with stuff they found off the scratch and dent section of Titan Fitness or off of Facebook Marketplace, and that equipment is more than adequate. Please don't let social media influence you into feeling bad about your home gym space or equipment. If you made it this far in the video,
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
if you're looking to help support the channel for free, the best thing you can do is check out another epically viral, trending home gym video. As usual, stay classy and don't save anything for the trip back.